Last night, Mikal Bridges was traded to the New York Knicks. And because they have 4 players who all played on the same Villanova roster, we're going to be putting all their potential to 99. In their first season together, they led the Knicks to the 4 seed, only 2 games behind the 1st seed. And in the first round, they were going up against the 76ers, who got DeMar DeRozan in free agency. And in their first playoff game together, Donte DiVencenzo, Jalen Brunson, and Mikal Bridges all dropped 20. Meanwhile, Josh Hart's down here with 4 points. They won by 7 in overtime, and the only reason the game went to overtime is because Maxey dropped 53. In game 2, they found themselves up by 1 with 2 minutes to go, so we're gonna hop into the game. And all 4 of them are in the game with OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson's gonna use the screen from Josh Hart, pull a limitless 3, and it's not gonna fall. Tyrese Maxey's gonna drive past Mikal and get a wide open mid-range to take the lead. Jalen Brunson's gonna give it to Randall for 3, and he knocks it down to take the lead with 1.5 minutes to go. We got Maxey driving past Brunson, and he gets an easy dunk on Mitchell Robinson to tie it up. Why does Mitchell Robinson have the ball at the top of the key? He's going to swing it over to DiVincenzo. He could have pulled the shot. He's going to swing it to OG. OG's going to drive past Embiid, and he misses the shot. We got Maxey on the break. He's going to give it to, I don't know who that is, but they're going to knock down the 3. Mitchell Robinson's driving on Embiid. He's going to pass it over to DiVincenzo for the 3, and he's barely going to miss. Sixers are on the break. DeRozan's going to pull a bad shot in OG's face, and Randall gets the rebound, and the Knicks have a chance to tie it up. Jalen Brunson's isoing Maxey. He's going to take a step back mid-range, and he's going to knock it down to make it a 1-point game. They're going to send Jacoby Walter to the free throw line. His first free throw's good, and his second free throw's up, and he barely misses. The Knicks have no timeouts. Julius Randle's going to throw it down the court to Brunson. Brunson has 5 seconds. He's going to use the screen from Mitchell Robinson. Pull the 3. He doesn't knock it down, and Mitchell Robinson doesn't go for the putback for some reason. So the Knicks are going to lose by 2. Game 3 wasn't even close. Maxey and Embiid combined for 50. Game 4, the Knicks tied it up. Almost everybody who played had 10 points. Game 5, we have another close one. The Knicks have been fighting back, and now they have a chance to win a very important Game 5. Maxey's trying to ISO Brunson. He's trying to drive on him. He doesn't have a lane, and DiVincenzo's going to get the steal. He's going to swing it over to Mikal. Mikal's going to give it to Brunson. Brunson's going to force a shot, and he misses it, and Embiid gets the rebound. Maxey's trying to get by Brunson once again. Oh my gosh, he just pulled a limitless 3. I don't know what shot that was, but Embiid gets the rebound and ties the game up. They're going to put the ball in Brunson's hands again. He's going to use the screen, drive by Maxey, and he makes the layup for the lead. They're going to give it down low to Embiid. He's getting doubled. He swings it over to Saric, who pulls a terrible shot. They're tipping the rebound, and DiVincenzo barely grabs it. Randall's going to use the screen from OG, give it down low to Brunson in the post. Brunson takes the layup, and the Knicks have a 4-point lead. 40 seconds to go. Maxey's going to use the screen from Embiid. He's going to try to drive past Brunson. He's going to make a lane for himself, take the layup, and now it's back to a 2-point game. They're going to give DiVincenzo the ball with 10 seconds left. He has Kyle Lowry on him. He's going to swing it to Mikal. And now Brunson has the ball with 3 seconds to go. He's going to have to pull the shot over Maxey, and he knocks it down to give the Knicks a 5-point lead with 9 seconds. And now the Sixers need a miracle here. They're going to go to Lowry for a deep 3, and he knocks it down. Jalen Brunson gets sent to the foul line. His first free throw's up, and it's good. And his second free throw's up, and it's good as well. So the Knicks have a 4-point lead. The Sixers have no timeouts, so I don't think they're going to get it done here. They're bringing the ball up too slow. Even if Saric makes this 3, he's going to miss it, and the Knicks hold on to win Game 5. Mikal Bridges didn't have the best of games, but Josh Hart had 19, DiVincenzo had 23, and Randall and Brunson combined for 60 points. In Game 6, the Knicks made a little bit of a push at the end, but it wasn't close enough because Maxey dropped 41 on them. And in Game 7, the Knicks did not come to play. Brunson had 36, and nobody else had more than 13 points. And through the power of friendship, everybody's overall went up. Jalen Brunson's up to a 97, Mikal's up to an 89, DiVincenzo's up to an 87, and Josh Hart is up to an 86. And now with everybody's overalls up, this starting lineup looks amazing. In their second game of the season, they put up 178 points. Jalen Brunson had 38, Mikal had 34, DiVincenzo had 26, and Josh Hart had 20. Last season, the Knicks had 48 wins and they were the 4th seed. Let's see how they can do this season. And through 59 games, the Knicks already have 48 wins. Wemby just won MVP, averaging 35 points, 20 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 blocks per game. And the Knicks finished the season with 65 wins, Jalen Brunson makes the All-NBA second team, averaging 33 points and 10 assists per game, and the Knicks were the 1 seed by a pretty big gap, and it looks like they have the same first round matchup as they did last year, but this year they swept the Sixers behind averages of 38 points and 10.5 assists from Jalen Brunson. In the second round, they're going up against the Raptors, and they easily sweep them too because Jalen Brunson went from averaging 38 points in the first round to averaging 51 points and 10 assists in the second round. And in the conference finals, they were going up against the 2 seed Cavs, and they just put up 165 points in game 1. And the Knicks make it to the finals in 5 games. Jalen Brunson wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The only problem was that on the other side of the conference, they have to go up against this. 45 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks per game from Wemby. Wait, Wemby just won Western Conference Finals MVP and the Spurs lost. So they're playing the Kings, which means they don't have to go up against Wemby. In game 1, things were not looking so good. Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson had 30 pieces, but it wasn't enough. Game 2 was another bad look. Nobody on the Knicks had more than 18 points. So the Knicks lost both of their games at home. Let's see how game 3 goes. And it's looking a little rough. They're down by 3 with a minute and a half to go, but they have made a pretty good push in the 4th quarter so far. Let's see if they can keep things up with a stop here. The Kings are going to give the ball to Sabonis. He's going to try to drive. Jalen Brunson almost gets the steal. And they just leave Kevin Huerter open for 3. He is going to miss though. OG slacked off, but he did miss. Mikal Bridges gets his man jumping. He's going to get into paint on De'Aaron and make the layup. We had a 1-point game with a minute to go. We got Jalen Brunson on De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron's going to throw the lob to Sabonis, and Mitchell Robinson just plays terrible defense. Brunson's going to swing the ball to OG, who's going to pull a deep 3. And he's going to miss. This is not good. Sabonis has the ball. He has OG on him. He's going to give it to Keegan Murray, and Julius Randle plays absolutely terrible defense. Brunson's going to use the screen from Mitchell Robinson, pull the mid-range, and knock it down. De'Aaron Fox is sent to the line. His first free throw's up, and it's good. And the Knicks need him to miss this second one, and he's going to make it. The Knicks have no timeouts. They're going to need to get a quick shot here. Brunson's bringing the ball up. He's going to take a limitless 3 past De'Aaron Fox and knock it down, and now it's a 2-point game. The Knicks still have a chance. De'Aaron's back at the line. His first free throw's up, and it's good. And this free throw is super important, and he knocks it down. The Knicks might need another 3 here. DiVincenzo gives the ball up to Josh Hart. He's pump faking. He shoots it over Keegan. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound, gives it back out to Josh Hart for another attempt, and he knocks it down. I don't know how that went in. And De'Aaron Fox is 4 for 4 from the line in late game free throws, make that 5 for 5. And let's see if he's going to make this free throw. He misses it. Josh Hart gets the rebound. He chucks up the full court shot, and he doesn't knock it down. That almost goes in. But the Kings are now up in the series 3-0. And in game 4, the Knicks were off to such a good start, but it looks like they're going to lose. And they end up losing by 8 points because Sabonis dropped 39. Sabonis and Fox combined for 70 points. And the Kings are going to win the championship. Sabonis averaged 28, 18, and 11 in the finals. And back to player progression, Jalen Brunson stays at a 97, but Mikal's up to a 95. And DiVincenzo and Josh Hart are up to 91 overalls. They had 65 wins last season. Let's see where the power of friendship gets them this season. This might be the year. We got Josh Hart dropping 41 in the first game of the season. Wemby wins MVP again. And the Knicks finished the season with 71 wins. Jalen Brunson's All-NBA second team again, averaging 32 points and 10 assists. Pretty much the same as last season. And Josh Hart makes the All-NBA third team, averaging 21 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. And we got DiVincenzo on the all-defensive second team. He averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. And then Mikal Bridges is the only one to not make a team, but he averaged 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. How did he not make an All-NBA team? And he dropped the most points in a game this season with 69. DiVincenzo had 14 threes in a game. Bro, if this team doesn't win at all, in the first round, they were going up against a pretty good-looking Bulls team with Kobe White, Kyrie Irving, and Paolo Banchero. This team looks kind of scary for an 8th seed, not gonna lie. But the Knicks sweep their way through the first round. Jalen Brunson averaged 32 and 10.5. Mikal averaged 20 points. DiVincenzo averaged 28 points and 10 assists, and then Josh Hart averaged 26 points, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists. Second round, they have to go up against a Detroit Pistons team led by Paul George and Alexander Sarr. This team does not look as good as the last team we just played, and the Knicks sweep them as well. And in the second round, Jalen Brunson, Donte DiVincenzo, and Mikal Bridges all averaged 30. Yes, I'm rounding up. In the conference finals, they're going up against the Cavs, who they beat last year, but in the Western Conference, things were looking a little scary because there's the Kings team who they lost to last season. season. And I did not expect this, but they're down 3-1 against the Cavs. Game 1, Mikal dropped 45, but they still lost by 3. Game 2, they lost by 18. Game 3, it took 51 points from Jalen Brunson for them to pull off a win. And then Game 4, they lost by 7. Down 3-1, let's see if they can pull off the 3-1 comeback. And this was supposed to be the year, but they lost in the conference finals. And on to player progression, Jalen Brunson's up to a 98, Mikal's up to a 97, Josh Hart's up to a 95, and DiVincenzo's up to a 94. And if this team with 4 superstars doesn't win it all, I don't know what to say. Josh Hart dropped 40-something in the first game of last season, and now Mikal dropped 54 in the first game of this season. It's like they're giving us false hope at the beginning of every season. Is this team ever going to lose a game? They're 19-0 right now, and as I'm saying that, they lose to the Pacers. And the Knicks are going to trade Mitchell Robinson in a first for Trace Jackson Davis and Draymond Green. Am I reading this right? They just put up 185 in a game against the Jazz, and the Big Four combined for 129 points. They're 36-3 right now. They might break the regular season record. And now they're trading OG and Keontae George away to get Obi Toppin back on their team and to get Daniel Gafford. Bro, this dude is not going to stop winning MVPs. The Knicks win one more game this year than they did last year. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson are both All-NBA second team. Josh Hart averaged 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Jalen Brunson averaged 30 points and 10.5 assists. Everybody on the Big Four made an All-NBA team. Mikal averaged 30 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And DiVincenzo averaged 26 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 8 assists. DiVincenzo made the All-Defensive first team, and the Knicks were the first seed with the lead of 18 games between them and the second seed. With 72 wins, you should not be down 2-1 in the first round. They do make it out of the first round in 6 games though, and now they're going up against the team who beat them last season. The Knicks take a 2-0 lead, but the Cavs win the next 2 games, and in an important game 5, the Knicks found themselves down 2 with 1:15 seconds. They had the lead going into the 4th. I don't know what happened. They don't have much time here. Taurean Prince has the ball. He's trying to drive. He gives it to Donovan Mitchell for the open 3, and he's gonna miss it. The Knicks have a chance here. DiVincenzo has an open 3, and he's gonna miss it as well. Donovan Mitchell's driving on DiVincenzo, and he throws down the dunk on him to take a 4-point lead. Jalen Brunson's gonna use the screen from Trace Jackson Davis, pull the 3, and he knocks it down, and we have ourselves a 1-point game now. And I just realized this. There's a 20-second shot clock. I don't know when that rule change happened, but Donovan Mitchell's gonna pull up for 3. He misses it, and the Knicks have a chance. Josh Hart's bringing up the ball. He has Jarrett Allen on him. He's gonna drive past him, take the layup, get blocked, and he doesn't get the rebound, and now they have to foul. Taking a layup on Jarrett Allen was a crazy play. Darius Garland's gonna knock down his first free throw. His second free throw's up, and it's good, and now the Knicks need a 3 here. Daniel Gafford's gonna inbound it to Josh Hart. He has Evan Mobley on him. He's gonna pull a contested mid-range. What is he doing? Daniel Gafford gets the rebound, gives it back out to Josh Hart, and Josh Hart knocks down the 3 to tie the game up with 5 seconds. The Cavs don't have any timeouts. It looks like Donovan Mitchell's going to shoot a half-court shot, and he's going to miss it, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Knicks did not come to play. Josh Hart had a 39-20 game, but the Cavs were just too good for the Knicks. And in game 6 of the second round, the Knicks are going to lose to the Cavs again. I don't know what it is, but they just can't beat this team. In player progression, Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges are 98 overalls, and DiVincenzo and Josh Hart are 96s. I still don't know how they don't have a ring yet. Bro, this dude's going to become the GOAT. He just won his 4th MVP at the age of 25. And the Knicks get even better than last season, breaking the regular season record for wins, finishing with 74. Josh Hart's on the All-NBA first team. He averaged 24 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. We got Jalen Brunson and Donte DiVencenzo on the All-NBA second team. DiVincenzo averaged 28, 7, and 9, and Jalen Brunson averaged 30 and 11. He averages pretty much the same thing every season. Mikal's a 99. He's the best player on the team now. He still didn't make an All-NBA team, but he averaged 27, 7, and 7. Still very good. First round, the Knicks are going up against the Heat. They gentlemen sweep them. In the second round, they're going up against Philly. They sweep them. In the conference finals, the Cavs went ahead and lost to the Bulls in the first round. So now the Bulls are going up against the Hornets, who have LaMelo, Cade, Isaac Okoro, and Alexander Sarr. This is a pretty good team. The Knicks should win, but they should have won last year and the year before. And the Knicks go ahead and sweep the Hornets to make the NBA Finals. They've only lost 1 game up until this point. Josh Hart wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. And they're going up against Shea and the Thunder, who averaged 24 points, 15 assists, and 3 steals. Bro, we're in 2029, literally 5 years in the future, and the Thunder have the same lineup. And in game 1, the Knicks absolutely ran away with the game in the second and third quarter. Jalen Brunson dropped 37, Josh Hart had 30, DiVincenzo had 28, Mikal had 18 with 14 assists. Game 2, the Thunder made it a little bit close at the end there, but everyone played their part. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who scored 10 or more points. Game 3 was back and forth up until like the middle of the third quarter. Shea dropped 39, but we were just too good. Josh Hart had 29 and 18. DiVencenzo had 22. Mikal with 19, Randall 18, Gafford 17, Bilal 17, Brunson 14. He shot terrible, but at least he shot good for the line. He had 9 assists. And in game 4, I just simmed it because it was not close. The Knicks made it really close there at the end, but they do lose by 3. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal all had 30 pieces. And back on their home court, the Knicks are going to go ahead and win the finals in 5 games. It took them long enough. This team was stacked since like the second year. Once their overalls all went up from the power of friendship, the potential upgrades, whatever you want to call it, they were a good team, but they just couldn't get it done until now. And Josh Hart is going to be the one to walk away with the finals MVP. And it took until 2029, but the Villanova Knicks are finally champions. Speaking of a championship, if you want to see Anthony Edwards and Kevin Durant race to 99 overall and see who can win a championship first, click the video on the screen right now.